Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 42. Oh, wait, I'm mistaken. This is episode 4. I'm just kidding. Okay,
Ah,
so we're going to talk about that immediately since we literally brought this up right before the episode started. Well, actually, before that, I'm just going to bring it up just because I'm me. Continuing with 2017 being the year of I'm just sick all the time. I caught a cold again last weekend. Fuck my life.
ha- I almost asked
That's a
how,
great
but
question. That is a
then I
very
realized
great
it's
question.
just you.
It was a quickie. I'm like already feeling way better.
Hey.
But yeah, story of my life. But
Ah.
literally it was like Sunday. I'm like my throat's itchy. I'm like, no, stop. Had a fever. Been working from home the last couple days. So yeah, my life is just a cascading amount of bacteria and phlegm and 100-degree temperatures right now.
I mean, surely you're used to this by now.
It's great. It's been cold recently, so the higher body temperature balances it out, you know.
I'm sure that people who got AIDS, if they stub their toe, they won't even notice. It's like, whatever.
Me, it's like
you should.
I
stub
stub my toe. I can't feel the right side of my body.
I can't
shatter like glass.
It's normal.
Oh God, he's Mr. Glass.
But yeah, so that's been a thing. But yeah, moving on. So the Oscars happened this past week.
Yeah. Did they though? I think Steve Harvey was casting.
He was podcasting the Oscars. Yes, Ralph.
Mike, what is that even called?
Hosting?
That's the word.
Well, it's English language.
As we pull out the thesaurus, let's turn the page.
Yeah, this it's not my forte.
I want to go through the winners first before we get to said moment.
Oh, there's one winner we need to bash
yes.
wholeheartedly.
One we need to celebrate and one we need to bash. So we got best score was La La Land. The negative thing that we're going to bash, best makeup and hairstyling. BG and DA, if you don't know already, can you guess what won this prestigious award?
Oh, we do know.
Okay, then.
How wouldn't we know?
Oscar winner Suicide Squad.
BG said he didn't watch.
Welcome to 2017.
There was a side-by-side
yeah,
of...
but I have a pulse.
This is... and it went up a couple BPMs when you read this news.
Not at all.
Oh, really?
Because as far as I'm concerned, the hair and makeup was fine in the movie. Why wouldn't it get an Oscar for that?
Because Star Trek. Holy shit.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
It's just, you just need to look at a side-by-side of some of the makeup that was in Star Trek, and...
Is it conceivable that Suicide Squad could win?
The only,
No.
the reason... So, one of the reasons that one of the Oscar guys literally stated that he gave the award was because, quote-unquote, Harley Quinn was hot.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
The only... if he would have said Killer Croc's makeup was on point, I would give some credence to it. But Harley Quinn is hot. When there was, just such an array of different alien prosthetics and makeup in Star Trek that, again, my scratching of the head happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the reaction everybody had, because I saw the same picture shared on 30 different people's Facebooks the moment that thing won, of the alien head that was really intricate and shit from Star Trek. And I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm honestly shocked Batman v Superman didn't win movie of the year.
Again, Croc.
Were you?
Yes. Suicide Squad won an Oscar. You know what? Fuck it. Batman v Superman movie of the year. Give fucking Schneider, or what the fuck his name is,
They don't need
Schneider. All hails the greatest director, Zack Schneider.
I'm wholeheartedly defeated by this.
All right, let's move on. Film editing, Hacksaw Ridge.
I'm not shocked on that part.
Document short, The White Helmets. Documentary feature, OJ, Made in America.
This is the thing about the Oscars. Most of the winners I have never seen and I will never see, so I'm just so
Yeah.
Yeah. The Oscars are the movies that the movie makers watch, not the movie consumers watch.
I've got no kind of interest to watch a Hollywood wank fest like La La Land.
There was a great piece of art that somebody put by the sidewalk of the Oscars that's been exploding on Facebook, and it was an artist made like a sculpture of the Oscar bent over doing a line of coke off of a Hollywood star. It's like welcome to the Oscar party, folks. That was the title of the piece, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, this is an apt representation. I agree with this.
We got direction, La La Land. Costume design, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So there's a non-typical winner, I guess. Like Suicide Squad, I guess. Cinematography, La La Land. Animated feature, which is the positive one. Zootopia. Definitely deserved.
Unearned. Overrated.
Oh, I actually missed a few.
Of course the movie about racism would win.
Get Out better win everything, man.
Have you seen that?
I saw it literally today.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Everyone says that.
Yeah, I heard it's a real mind fuck.
And I want to see that.
I've missed a bunch, actually, way below.
Dude, it's ridiculous. There's some stuff going on where you're just like, what the Fantastic.
All right, we
Takes
got...
a really weird turn, too. But not like M. Night. Though Split was fantastic as well.
Yeah,
heard
everyone
that as
is
well.
saying that. I mean, especially given the fucking secret at the end.
Yeah, this button scene.
The tie-in, yeah.
You're not gonna care about this.
I want
No,
to see
you're not.
Split. That looks interesting.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
you don't care
we're
about the
talking about
button
has-
scene.
yeah.
I'm telling you, you don't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I might.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
Unless it's like, oh, here comes the Matrix 4.
No, it's
It's
Just not
a,
M.
it's
Night.
a ti- it's a tie-in to another movie. I'm pretty we talked
it's
about
a tie
it.
into another movie from an old time ago, long time ago.
Yeah, I still care.
Bruce Willis just walks in the door. They're all dead.
Including me.
Looper 2 confirmed.
I wish.
Oh, Looper is a balls of a booty sandwich. I hate it.
I still need
And you're
to-
a time junk dude.
Yeah, but if you're gonna establish time junk, establish it and then do it and have it make sense. Looper made no sense. It was stupid.
When you got the gold bars, you knew you were done. You've been retired. Oh my god.
All right.
Stop.
Original screenplay, Manchester by the Sea. Adapted screenplay, Moonlight. Visual effects, The Jungle Book. I need to see that movie. I want to see it. Sound mixing, Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, I'm not
Sound
surprised.
editing, Arrival. Live action short, Sing. Animated short, Piper. Production design, La La Land. Song from La La Land. Go away thing. Supporting actress, Viola Davis for Fences. Supporting actor, Mahershala Ali. He was one of the antagonists in Daredevil. Or not Daredevil, Luke Cage. Did a real good job in that, actually.
Gonna have to take your word on that one.
Actress Emma Stone. Actor Casey Affleck. And then Best Picture, La La Land. No, wait.
wait.
It's actually Moonlight. And they literally fucking flubbed it on stage.
No, wait, it's actually BVS.
And it,
Sure.
so literally they're like, the winner is
Whatever.
La La Land. Everybody gets up on stage. They're all hugging. Then like some people from the Academy come back on stage and are like,
It's
Which-
as the dude is doing his speech, he's like, "Oh, thank you." Blah 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 blah.
We
blah.
gave the wrong
We didn't
envelope.
win, by the way.
So, and I will say
That's what he
it
said.
was the dude, like it was the guy giving the speech. He was the one who said it, right?
Yeah.
So good on him. But God, does that have to fucking suck?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
the dude was completely and totally just humble about it because he's like, oh, no, we're not playing. And he holds up the envelope and is like, this is the winner, and I'll be happy to give my friends at Moonlight the Oscar. I'm like, you know what, the dude is cool.
Yeah, classic.
Because I'd be crying like, this is some bull crap. I deserve this.
The dude who probably read
I
the
earned-
Bow to me.
the dude who read the envelope is probably like backstage. He's like, "Fuck, I'm Steve Harvey. Fuck, I'm Steve Harvey. Fuck, I'm Steve Harvey."
Oh, poor
Which
guy.
now it's a fucking meme, like the guy holding up the envelope saying like it's actually this movie. Everybody keeps throwing like another thing
Yeah,
onto the.
that's the meme of fucking March right now.
So that was.
It's not gonna last.
I mean, the Steve Harvey one died down, but you see it pop up every once in a while. That's what'll happen with this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
it's not gonna be replaced as fast as
Yeah.
like that.
I will say the Steve Harvey one made a resurgence because of this. Just because of the similarity, but yeah. I mean, overall, you get an event as quote unquote prestigious as the Oscars, and it's nice when there's a little bit of a humanity, we'll call it, interjected
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'd be pissed.
I would be super soft.
I'd be furious.
Oh, he probably was livid, but he played it off.
I
Just-
would. I don't care, even if it cost me
be-
future work.
Yeah,
I would
it'd
not be
on
gracious.
stage. Just the biggest frown. Like, no, come on.
I would
really?
This award is a joke because they can't even get the names right. Here's who actually won, and just say the name and then slam the award down.
Just rip
There you
the
go.
envelope in half as you show it.
just spike the award into the ground. Just like,
them.
fuck that.
Oh, here comes Moonlight, the actual winners, the Trump supporters. Oh,
They
trying to
hate.
get that label off of you.
Oh, here come the Jew haters. Like,
Oh,
just
my
like
God.
every like fucking awful thing that you could say about them.
Dude,
They
they're
approved
not.
the Muslim ban.
How's the sex shop going? And just walk off.
Ooh.
Did you want
It's gonna-
those 8 kilos of coke after you accepted your award?
Okay, look, there's 8 people coming on stage. I'm just gonna say one word: pedophile.
You know, I turn it over to you.
Figure out.
Figure out which one.
Enjoy your award.
Spits on the
We
envelope.
did you say pedophile?
Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, like, I hold some interest in the Oscars, and I do like to watch some of the big
The
winners
winners.
every once in a
You
while.
fucking bandwagoner.
I just,
This won an award. I'm gonna watch it.
if they're good movies.
There's 2 times where something I love happened, and that's when I'm sitting there doing my art, and I look at the little Twitter notification, just 1 little 2 new tweets, and then it goes from 3 to like 40 in a second. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh, something big happened. And that's when Suicide Squad won, and that's when that mix-up happened. I went, oh, the world is screwed.
Welcome to 27 fucking teen.
You know what? I think me getting sick, like, for this entirety of 2017 so far is probably just some kind of world counterbalancing act. Like, I'm taking in all the negativity right now so that somewhere positivity is balancing out. Just maybe. Just maybe.
That ain't how it works, Michael.
I'm just
Trust me, I know.
I'm just that's my blind optimism coming into play here. Oh boy. Wait, was it this last weekend you went to a con?
No, it's in 2 weeks.
Okay. Damn it. I was hoping there'd be a story.
Is there a story, guys? Is there a story?
Hey man.
It's not every con he goes to.
Yeah, but there's a high probability.
I
Let's
mean, Shudo. This con is 2 years in a row. Shit has happened to him at Shudo.
Oh yeah, that was the awry guy. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Mhm.
This is the con where things go wrong for him.
Ooh.
Keeping on the theme.
So
of-
I don't blame Mike for thinking that.
I do.
I'm just going by probability at this point. His convention experiences without us tend to skew towards a particular pattern.
Chaos. Absolute fucking chaos.
Indeed. So, speaking, keeping on the awards thing, we also had the DICE Awards that happened for gaming.
I didn't even know that
Oh,
existed.
there is some salt.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm excited now. So, I'm just going to go through the winners as well, and if you need to pipe up,
Yeah.
pipe up. We got
Oh yeah, he says.
we got Outstanding Achievement in Animation, which was won by Uncharted 4.
Just played that game 2 days ago. Just
Really?
started playing it.
Oh, started
Really?
playing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought so far?
I enjoy it.
Okay. Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, we have Inside.
Wanted to play it.
I've seen it played. I want to play it as well. It's weird in a good way.
Wait, what game?
Inside. It's made by the same guys.
Yeah.
I
What's
forget.
the last? You know what? It's not even worth going into right now.
I forget what their other game was. Fucking A. It was like-
Limbo.
yes, Limbo. Thank you. Outstanding Achievement in Character, The Last Guardian with Trico,
Okay.
which Trico is amazing. Having played The Last Guardian, Trico is amazing. He keeps surprising me with like just subtle little things that they added to him. I ended a session of Let's Brew, and I was like, just about to end the session, and then Trico bends down, wanting me to pet him. I was like, oh, he's like leaning into the pet. I'm like, this is the best way to end an episode ever. Next time on Let's Brew, isn't that right, Trico? Isn't that right? It was awesome. Outstanding Achievement in Original Musical Composition, Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, fucking awesome. Medal, winning awards. Cool. Outstanding Achievement in Sound Design, Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Battlefield games are usually good with their weapons, acoustics,
Yeah.
and what have you.
Battlefield Battlefield 1 is no exception.
Mhm. Outstanding Achievement in Story, Uncharted. I can agree with that. The only two other games that I'm familiar with on the list that I think could have, held a candle were Firewatch and Inside. I'm curious about That Dragon, Cancer. I've never heard of that game. I'm Googling this.
That Dragon Cancer?
It's That Dragon, Cancer.
Huh.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'm going to look that up after this.
Huh.
Outstanding Technical Achievement. Uncharted 4 Thieves End. I saw No Man's Sky in that listing and chuckled. Action Game of the Year. Overwatch. That is no surprise. Adventure Game of the Year. Uncharted. Family Game of the Year. You know what? I see the next category. I already know the salt.
Oh no.
Ratchet and Clank Family Game of the Year. Fighting Game of the Year.
Oh,
Salt.
Street
No.
Fighter 5.
Salt.
So hold on. Why isn't SF5 the best?
Here are the nominees. We have EA Sports UFC 2, Guilty Gear,
Salt.
Revelator. I had a feeling Killer Instinct Season 3, and Pokken
Salt.
Tournament.
Wow, it's not even nominated.
What?
Mortal Kombat.
That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Was it? I thought they came
The
out.
problem is there's a game that wasn't nominated that came out last year, and that was the previous year, King of Fighters. So that's salt. And the fact that Street Fighter had a horrendous launch. People are so salty that game won. It's not a good game. It's a fantastic fighter, but it's an awful game.
Of the other nominees, would you put all of them above it? Some of them above it?
What were the nominees?
UFC 2, Guilty Gear, Killer Instinct Season 3, and Pokken Tournament.
Everything but Pokken, because Pokken is very rock, paper, scissors.
I can understand that.
Everything else, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Boy, the salt.
As I was like scrolling through this list, I'm like, I wonder what's. Oh.
It's just everywhere.
I think I
Salt.
I think I saw it like when it like popped up my Twitter feed. I'm like, BG probably isn't happy about that. Like I remember that thought crossing my mind.
I think it was just funny. It's just funny. Names are always gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it's a franchise.
According to Versus, Guilty Gear Zerd should have won.
What is
Guilty
that?
Gear.
Is that Zerd? What is that?
It's X-Hard.
Okay.
Is it really?
Guilty Gear X-Hard Revelator.
Okay. I
And
don't like.
then the third expansion comes out this year.
I was like, I didn't want to complete the title. I'm like, I'm just not gonna fuck this up. I just won't read it.
I'm not gonna fuck this up.
I love
Yeah, it's a weird name.
Racing Game of the Year. There were 2 nominees. Were there really only 2 fucking racing games that came out?
Was
Yeah.
it Forza 6 and Forza Horizon 3?
It was Drive Club VR and Forza Horizon 3. Which one?
That's sad.
Role playing / massively multiplayer game of the year. That seems weird to combine the two.
It really does.
Dark Souls 3 won of
Oh, of course.
Deus Ex, Hyper Light Drifter, another game I'm going to Google. Tom Clancy's The Division and World of Warcraft.
Oh god, The Division is such a shit game.
Sports Game of the Year, Steep.
Yes.
What is this?
It's a extreme mountain sporting.
Oh, that
type
came out
thing.
this year? Last year?
Yeah,
Damn.
came out late last year.
Okay.
You can already find it for like $20.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it didn't do very well, but it's a fantastic game.
Strategy Simulation Game of the Year, Sid 6.
Yeah, okay.
Or Civ 6. That's pretty understandable. Of the games there, XCOM, I feel like could have won too.
Sure.
Immersive Reality Technical Achievement, Eagle Flight. VR Game, Immersive Reality Game of the Year, Super Hot VR. Dice Sprite Award. I didn't realize that they had fucking sponsored shit inside. Handheld Game of the Year. Any guesses?
Pokemon!
You would be correct. Quite a stretch.
Shocker.
Mobile Game of the Year. Any guesses?
Pokemon!
Again, just you're on fire. Outstanding achievement in online gameplay, Overwatch.
yeah.
Outstanding achievement in game design, Overwatch. Ooh, Owlboy's on there. That's another game I need to play. Outstanding achievement in game direction, Inside. And then Game of the Year, Overwatch.
Yeah! Not a fucking shock in the fucking bunch.
I'm pretty sure Overwatch consistently was like Game of the Year for just about everything.
Everyone. Yeah. Everyone.
Not this cowboy.
I said everyone that matters.
Not this cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, matters?
All right. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah, the
Dice
awards
Awards.
things happened.
Frickin' Overwatch just running shop.
I mean, it's
Undeserved. It's a casual game.
growing at an exponential rate.
There's a new character I think that just got announced
Yep.
recently.
Well, not announced, teased.
Okay.
It's going to be Terry Crews. That's the thing. It's Terry Crews is voicing Doomfist. That's everybody knows it. It's just like we're just waiting on the official release now.
Oh, it can't be him as the Old Spice guy.
I mean, everyone's guessing it's probably going to be what it is because he's been joking about it on like Twitter and like in interviews a lot. So we'll see. But my guess is he's gonna be Terry Crews being Terry Crews.
Which is all Terry Crews needs to be, is Terry Crews.
I mean, yeah. Just give me a taunt where he just goes ah, and like the character's flexing his muscles. That is literally all I need for the character to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've kind of got that already in Reinhardt, who's like an old, very large, muscled tank character with a shield. And one of his taunts is he goes to like hit like the Arnold flex with like one arm extended, one arm hooked, and then he like crooks his back and like holds his like oh shit damn. So it's good for comedy, but we need Terry Crews just iconic like scream flex insane muscle flexing. Just it'll be good.
He needs
That's what we're hoping for.
He needs an auto shotgun like in Expendables.
No, everyone's pretty sure the current like rumor mill is that the new one is going to be like a melee tank, because we don't have that yet.
I just remember that scene from the Expendables of him just decimating with a gigantic auto shotgun.
I mean, that could be his ult. That'd be funny. But the current theme is that we've got a shield tank, we've got a mid tank, we've got a flying Gundam tank. We don't have a melee tank yet, so that's what everyone's expecting.
All right. Keeping on with games.
Oh, Nigri also did Reinhardt. That is true. Forgot about that versus.
Anybody see the Middle Earth Shadow of War trailer that just hit?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I've heard
No,
everyone
I
talking
give a
about it.
I've seen it. I still need to play Shadows of Mordor. It looks. What I saw someone post on Twitter or Facebook, saying I'm so happy they're continuing the trend of this fan fiction of a Lord of the Rings game. Basically, it's just like we're just giving this dude all these incredible powers just because we can, and it's a power trip game.
Oh yeah.
You slowly build up your shit, and then you just fuck shit up, and it's fine. It's a slow build up, Assassin's Creed-esque type thing. Trailer looks good though. Has anyone played Horizon Zero Dawn yet?
No.
I want to.
I kind of have a slight interest, but then again, I also don't, because it seems like it's going to get boring very fast.
A lot of people are comparing it to Witcher, which is not a bad thing. As far as the combat and that, apparently it's very customizable even on PS4 as far as graphics and what have you.
Yeah, but like it.
And it's been getting a lot of high scores.
Have you been watching a lot of it though? Because it seems like it's just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
That's video games.
Have you played?
No, but
have you played Assassin's Creed?
Yes, and again, I will say the story gets me through that, but I also get very bored of the gameplay by the end. That's a thing. I admit that.
Okay.
Same thing for Watch Dogs. But the story couldn't carry me through it, and I never finished the game. I just watched the end on like a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm worried that I don't want to spend money because spending money on games right now is a little something I have to like struggle to make that happen.
Oh yeah, I mean like I have friends that are going to be waiting until it goes on discount, but
I think I might end up doing that. But it seems interesting.
For me, it looks fun. I want to play it, but I didn't buy it solely for the fact that my attention of that game would be immediately diverted 2 days from now.
Oh yeah, you can't. There is nothing happening for you.
Oh
like,
Jesus
the
Christ!
next
It
month.
is in 2 days.
Yes.
Just
Yes,
no
it is.
pie.
Tell me about it.
Pie.
Oh, I had a fucking heart attack this morning.
You don't say.
So, just because I pre-ordered, literally when you guys were at my fucking house the day
Yeah,
after, like
we
that
remember.
that
We were
night,
there.
I pre-ordered.
We were there.
I pre-ordered both the game and the Switch on Best Buy, and then like later in the week I double checked. So I was like, I wanted to look up my orders just to see if they had shipped yet and just to see their status. I go through my phone and search Best Buy in my emails. I can't find the emails. Searched a couple different things like Nintendo Switch, Best Buy, Nintendo. It wasn't coming up. I'm like,
Oh.
I thought I like double checked that I'm gonna go on my computer and check this. So I went to Yahoo, checked it, and this time I'd put Best Buy just in one string. I didn't put a space. And then I found the email, so I was like, sweat like dribbling down like the side of my head. I'm like, okay, all right. I've been at flu, 2 colds. I didn't need a heart attack on this body. Let's calm down. But yeah, like right now the status, like it's like processing, preparing, shipped, completed. It's still on preparing. I'm just like, fucking go to shipped, you asshole. Keep refreshing the damn thing. Someone posted to Twitter like, your Amazon order of your Switch has been shipped. It's like, and then everybody that I follow under the fucking sun is just like, here's our unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. And we're just like, stop it. quit showing me, including fucking Greg Miller, who's a PS4 fucking fanboy, Sony fanboy. I'm just like, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve this.
Oh, like
Right.
all those people that didn't deserve them injustice codes. Yeah, shut the.
You got a point.
I agree. Oh man, yeah, I'm just all the things that I've seen, and I've seen like for the Switch, a couple of things that actually have me a little bit worried. We'll see if it happens with mine. There's one thing, you have to be slightly careful when sliding stuff onto the Joy-Cons, like
That is such a stupid name.
the wristband, joystick controllers. It's just a hyphenation. The wristband things where you do the motion controls. To slide them on, they have a plus and minus on the little black thing to show what top of the, because one controller has a plus, one has a minus on it, to show which way you're supposed to put it on. At the very least, in one video that I saw, if you put it on backwards, it is extremely hard to get it off from being
Of course it is.
backwards.
For
So
you.
that's something to worry about. People have been reporting some signal problems with the left Joy-Con, with some signal loss here and there, and the signal isn't strong enough.
Well, so now apparently now you already know which controller to use, to get the edge over your enemy, right? BG knows all about that with fucking Ravenclaw, so it's a good thing to know.
Oh,
We're still on that.
Well, I have a
I
fucking,
thought Slytherins were supposed to be cunning.
I have a Pro controller on pre-order, so once that gets in,
Of course you do.
I think that's coming in later than the actual Switch, but once that gets in, that's what I'll be using.
New Nintendo hardware, give me everything.
Mhm.
Fucking fanboy.
Yes, that is a fact. That is a fact, bro. What do you say? That's a problem.
What's the problem?
Mm-hmm. What the fuck else have I read? And then just some performance things here and there, and then just some other random things, which have led to what's the word I'm looking for? Initially lower scores, like 6s and 7s, as far as like out of 10 scores.
The
Just 'cause
Switch
They
is
haven't
not ready for launch right now.
with like the online features and stuff, or just in general.
The system is not ready to be launched. But they're hoping that Zelda will carry that bastard till fall.
Which it might. As far as scores for the actual Zelda game, initial scores that have leaked out, whoo, they have been high.
Yes.
Famitsu Perfect 40, one of
Yeah.
23 games or something. Many of which
Bayonetta
are
was one,
Zelda
I
games. I think Ocarina of Time, Twilight, Skyward Sword, and maybe Wind Waker are all up there in the 40s as well. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of leaks too, oh, shit is leaking all over the place for Zelda. The Wii U version leaked. It's out there in the wild to grab.
But
The soundtrack already leaked, and in typical me fashion, I listened to it today.
of course.
There is one song I kind of want to show you guys, just because you will laugh, probably cringe as well. The soundtrack is very varied, and like one of them is, I'm guessing it's like a dungeon or something that's in like some kind of like old laboratory. It's like very electronic in like an electronic song in nature. And then at one point I'm just listening to like a lot of people in the comments are like, you could put like a sick like rap verse over this or something.
Oh no.
And then as I'm reading that, I hear a "ch" in the background. I was like, oh. It's like they really went there. They really went there.
Oh my Nintendo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh wait, it's Nintendo.
Everything under the sun. There's like a lot of tracks too that definitely hit the nostalgia nerve. One in particular for me, but overall, the last two soundtracks, there's only been like one or two songs that have been like memorable, including this one and then Skyward Sword, versus like some previous games like all of the music is memorable. which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but as far as Zelda music goes, But, yeah, I'm really want Friday to get here. And I hope Best Buy
Of
doesn't
course you
fuck me.
fucking do.
I hope Best Buy doesn't fuck me.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come in for like a fucking week. I hope you get backlogged.
That would be so amazing.
True friends.
Because I'm still
Oh.
waiting on Tales of Berseria.
Yes.
It hasn't come in yet?
Still not here. No.
Are they, like,
It
waiting
most
for a game to
certainly
get
has
back?
not. No,
No.
it shipped.
Like a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
It shipped.
About a week
think
ago.
the
I
day
bet you I
of
could
the
mail
last
my copy and
podcast.
it'd get there faster.
Props.
U.S. Postal
I will
Service.
say I got a free Tomb Raider out of them because of that.
Really? For, like, just shitty mailing?
What happened? Yeah, if it takes over a week to get to you, you contact them and they just assume it's lost in mail. So then I rented Tomb Raider again because I still wanted to play Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
And then they both came the same day.
Hmm.
So I just sent one back and kept the other. They take it off your list, like you never rented it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a free Tomb Raider out of it.
Okay.
Yay me.
Nice. Wait, you got this 2 of the same game on the same day?
Yes. The one I initially rented
Got,
that they
and then the
took
next-
off, and
That's-
then the one I rented a second time to actually
That's
play the
funny.
game, and they both came the same day.
The Postal Service just
Terrible.
blows. Like, back when the Amiibo craze was, like, at its peak for me.
Crazed. When you were too sick to do a podcast but could wait hours in line for one, yeah, we remember.
Yes.
Never forget.
But when I would
This
get
is karma.
duplicates.
Oh, it is karma. I genuinely hope it gets delayed. And everyone you know asks has the game and they're playing it, and then there's you staring at your order tracking saying it's somewhere in fucking Zimbabwe.
Lord, if you can hear me, can you please smite Ralph's computer for a 5th time? That'd be amazing.
Oh, and then someone just spoils it at work.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yes! He goes to his improv group all sad. Yeah, my order got shipped someplace in Africa. I don't know what happened.
You think I'm?
Oh,
go-
but
All right,
dude,
keep the story moving. Keep it moving.
you think I'm going to
Yes,
improv?
Yes, sir.
You think I'm going? Yes.
Yes, and Zelda dies in the end. Aw.
Bringing down the energy, Mike.
No, we're in Metroid. That's not yes and Mike. No, we're in Metroid. Fuck you.
Not yes and no and. We're in Metroid.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
People actually,
Please.
people. When I told them like, you know, I'm getting the Switch next week, and they're like, "So you're gonna be at Improv like the week after?" I'm like, "Possibly no." And they're like, "Just bring it." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can do that." So I might.
You're not going.
I would go.
Mike, you're
I
not
will.
gonna
I will
go.
have had almost a full week of gameplay at that point.
That's not enough for you. You're not going.
You're
You
gonna
think-
look like a frazzled cokehead by the time you leave your room.
If I had some extracurricular activity after work and Dragoon 2 came out, I wouldn't be going to that bastard a week later. They just would not see me for a while.
BG, I think you underestimate my dedication to the craft and to this podcast, good sir.
I underestimate your. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna stop myself.
My Zelda boner.
No. I'm gonna go.
Ugh. But yeah, I'm watching my.
Oh
orders.
yeah, don't go watch movies with black people.
Oh?
So says a black person
Yep. So
who knows black better.
I went with a group of black people. 2 trailers came on. One was a new Queen Latifah comedy, and
Oh,
they
no.
laughed. The other was Baywatch, and they laughed. And I was looking up, like, what is going on here?
But it's got
This
Dwayne the Rock
is
Johnson.
trash.
He is just phoning in a lot of franchise movies this year. Now that I'm really thinking about it, he's got Baywatch.
I am
Fast
tired
and the
of
Furious, and
I am tired of Dwayne.
Jumanji. He's got 3 movies coming out this year of like big franchises.
I've been tired of The Rock for years, and now I'm tired of Dwayne.
Tired of both for the longest.
Oh, highest paid actor in fucking
I
Hollywood
don't
right now.
care. He's in everything. Get out my face.
Speaking of movies, there's quite a bit this month.
Logan in
Logan.
2 days.
Yeah, Logan. Maybe I will be seeing that this weekend. There's a hard maybe.
No, you will not, Mike.
Then I know Kong, which I know you guys aren't interested in. But that comes out let's get to March. Here we go. We got Logan, The Shack Table, Before I Fall, The Last Word, Cat Fight, Kong, The Wall.
Oh god, that movie's going to bomb so fucking hard.
There's gonna be some bomberos.
Raw Person Shopper, Beauty,
Oh, yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. I actually do want to see that. I enjoyed the animated movie. And it's
I
got,
do not look forward to the Mulan one.
are they doing a
Every
Mulan
time.
one?
Yes, they're
Yep.
doing Mulan. They're doing
Which
a
they have
CG
already said
Lion
they've-
King.
They've already said that the Mulan movie is going to be completely authentic, so it's going to be an all Asian cast.
Good.
I'm not looking forward to that movie.
The voice of Mulan, whose name is Ming Hua, she's about the age that she can play Mulan's mom, and I would like that to just be a little nod.
That would be cool.
I'd mark out. I'd be one of the few.
Oh, what's that dude doing over there? That's why you don't go see movies with black people.
That's Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson. And she sang pretty good in the little snippet that they did of the first song in the movie. Which
How many actors have been terrible singers? Just terrible.
I feel like Johnny Depp wasn't the best in Sweeney Todd.
I'd have to hear it.
Some of the
again.
actors in Sweeney Todd were okay. Alan Rickman was actually good in it.
Almost Alan fucking Rickman. He's
But
a
I
fucking
feel like there have been some
show
cases. Let's see. Power Rangers comes out on the 24th.
Oh yeah, definitely going to see that in theater. In theater.
I probably will as well.
I will go alone to that.
Like I
It will be
said,
one of the
I'll
few I ever
if
go
I
alone.
hear that is bad,
He will if he hears it's mediocre. He's not
mediocre
going.
or good. I got no time for it.
Ghost in the Shell comes out on the 31st.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
That is the evilest.
That's a
laugh I've heard from
maniacal
BG
laugh.
In a long time.
That's gonna be fun.
Jesus Christ. I've never heard that evil of a laugh on this podcast ever.
It's
That
gonna
is
be
amazing.
fun. That's gonna be so fun.
It's a straight up cackle. I'm going to take that soundbite and use it somewhere. Oh, man.
I have learned today that I am a, I guess you could call it anti-villain. Like a
An
villain that does good things.
So an anti-hero.
No, an anti-hero is a hero that does bad things for the good reasons.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fair, good.
An anti-villain is a person that does, is a bad person that tries to do good things. So,
Okay.
we were at the mall. This kid, big escalator. You know where you put your hands on the escalator? This kid was riding up the whole thing. And of course he's cool. And my friend was like, it would be horrible if he fell. But it would
Oh,
also be
no.
kind of funny.
Oh,
And I just
no.
went, and I just pictured it and I started laughing. Like this kid falling, and all you hear is the mom scream as he falls to his inevitable injury, but potential death.
Oh, you're talking on the outside.
What do you mean?
Was he like hanging on the hand bit and like just going up on the outside?
No. He was hanging on the hand bit, like his whole body was on it.
Oh, he was like sitting on it or something.
No, like all on his stomach on it,
Okay.
and then he dangled his feet over the side and had
Okay.
held with his arms.
Oh no.
When I was pretty young, good segue to a story. It was me, my mom.
Oh, let me bet in. The
Go
story.
ahead and finish. Sorry.
So, everybody runs up to the kid, make sure he's all right, and then this dude, like 20 seconds later, screams from the other side of the stores, "Beat his ass!" Keeps going. Fantastic.
All right, so I must have been like somewhere between 8 and 11, I think.
So did you have your immune system at this point?
Yes, it was
Okay.
still intact. It had just, it had very relatively recently survived a lethal disease, so I think I was at its peak. It's like, I could do anything! And after, 14-ish, like, years, it just kind of went, eh. But, it was me, my
I like that
mom,
noise.
and my sister was there with her friends. And at this point, my sister was a teenager, full-blown teenager, and, was like, adults and little brother, like, she wanted to go off into the mall by herself with her friend, and my mom was laying down the ground rules. And while my mom was, laying down the ground rules, I decided to walk over to the escalator on the outside, grab the handrail, and just start going up on the outside, like I described. And finally, a woman turned around and is like, ma'am, is that your son? And at that point, I was 6, 7, 8 feet up in the air. And my mom just goes, "Mikey, drop!" and then I let go and, land on my feet because I wasn't, like, terribly high up. And she, like, came over and was just like, "What were you doing?" And I was like, "What?" It's fine.
Boy, kids don't get it.
Oh, I did so many stupid things. Like, when I would play on playgrounds, my goal was to not play on the playground. It was to get to the tallest point on the playground, no matter if it was, like, actually accessible or not, like a roof. And again, a lot of yelling from the parents, like, "Get the hell down," and what have you. Yeah, I definitely had many of those moments as a kid where I rightly should have hurt the shit out of myself. The first major bone I broke was at the age of 21. I don't know how that happened.
One of the biggest complaints I've heard about Heavy Rain is that, when Jason
Jesus Christ, are we about to get into this?
Okay. When Jason gets the balloon and he's just wandering across the street. And I'm like, that's realistic because kids are just stupid. He was just dumb. It doesn't matter. It's totally believable.
I thought you were gonna start trashing the game, but I was gonna have to get on you.
We can die on that hill another day. Cause that's a long one.
No, I think that's more you die at the bottom of the hill, and just by sheer force of will and anger, he rolls you up said hill with his voice and anger, and then you just roll down the other end of the hill.
And then that scene just gets cut and just not even explained.
So you're really just gonna take pot shots at it?
Was it a pot shot? I
Yes.
was just talking.
Yes, it was a pot shot.
If you took it as a pot
No,
shot,
it was
that's your own
totally a pot
insecurity.
shot.
I'm sorry, but
That's alright. Detroit is gonna be fantastic, and I just bought.
said no one ever.
I'm sure the people that built it thought it was. And 2 years later, it was like, yeah, we give up. This is a lost cause. Oh, did you hear about boiling the water?
No.
Bruce was talking about how the Detroit water was quite bad.
Yeah.
The downtown water.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a 2-day boil all your water alert going on right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's happened before all over the place.
Poop water.
Poop water.
Ah. Not the Flint water.
No.
Little poo.
Oh, dude, I don't know what you eat when it comes to bakery shops. I was at one today. I was like, I should buy him something.
Every.
Yeah,
I don't like
even
nuts.
I
I don't like
to that
caramel.
one.
Don't like
Other
coconut.
than that, and coconut. Other than that, I don't like big cherries. Mushed up cherries I like, but
Just
somebody-
just a big old cherry. Get that boy.
B-
over
BG.
here. Yeah.
We were
BG,
talking
whenever
about
you
this
go to a
earlier.
bakery, just get him a thing of tiramisu, and that's it.
No, you don't.
We were talking about this earlier, and I was saying what my favorite fruits were, and the dude was like, "What about cherries?" I'm like, "Cherries ain't nothing. They actuate whatever the word is.
Accentuate.
There you go. Whatever you're eating, but you don't eat them alone. You don't go. I want some cherries right now. Shut that shit up.
No, a cherry is not one that can work on its own.
I can't do
It has
fruit
to
and
have something with it.
I
like
the ice
like a
cream.
banana. It's not a
It's
a
like
standalone fruit.
I can't do fruit stuff in desserts. I don't know why.
Really? Pineapple ice cream is fantastic.
Pineapple,
Whoa.
anything other than eating a pineapple out of a can is disgusting.
Well, like
Keep it.
mostly like
Keep it.
fruit pastries, like chocolate
Keep
fruit-filled
it.
things. The only exception I've had is chocolate strawberries. Those I can do. But like pastry like stuff like fruit jam and jelly and what have you.
Dude,
Keep
there's
that-
nothing worse than pineapples on pizza.
I don't see you.
That's a little bit of a sidestep to what we were talking about, but I do agree.
Terrible. Terrible. Ranch on pizza, terrible.
I used to do that.
unless you're having bacon ranch pizza,
No.
bacon
It used
chicken
to
bacon
be
ranch
at
pizza.
Highland Park High School. They serve pizza. Like, yeah, give me some ranch. It's cool.
Also, movie theaters are stupid trusting.
Nobody
mean-
checks my bags.
Nobody checked the bag. We bought 6 tickets today to the movie theater. Nobody checked the tickets.
Oh boy, that is different neighborhood, my friend.
I could have
Yeah.
bought 1 ticket and just been like,
What theater did you go to?
the Imagine Royal Oak.
Oh, that's a pretty swanky one.
Yes. And nobody was checking tickets. We got 6 seats in a row. Like, how? In the middle of the aisle. Like, I'm sure somebody bought these tickets, but they didn't care.
I feel like I've gone to a theater here in Columbus and like had my backpack from work or something and didn't want to leave it in my car. And they're like, "Can you show us the contents of your backpack?" And I was like, it's just a fucking laptop. I'm not gonna turn it on. It'd be
They-
pretty goddamn apparent if I turned it on in the theater. You could throw me out then.
They didn't check when we were going to see One Piece either.
Oh, that's true.
The only thing I've ever seen was we were at the Imagine Royal Oak, and we had just came from BD's, which is Mongolian barbecue, and this girl had like 4 boxes, and they were like, "Ma'am, you can't bring outside food in here." Thankfully, I had my homeless man coat, and I just stuffed it all in a big old hole in the side of it, and just walked right
oh,
into
it's
the
just
theater.
me, big fat man.
I just love it's like,
walking weirdly.
what coat should I wear this evening? Ah, yes, my homeless coat. I shall on that.
My homeless man coat is warmish. Everybody makes fun of it until they're freezing. I'm like, "You want my coat?" "Yes, please." And they're wearing it. "Oh, this is so warm." "Yeah, shut the up."
You need to preface with like, "Would you like my homeless coat?" Just
I always call it my homeless man coat.
okay. All
I
right.
don't say, "Do you want my coat?" I say, "You want the homeless man coat?"
Good. Okay. That's
And you have to say, yes, I want the homeless man. You must humble yourself in front of me for it.
It's a homeless man coat. It's got 2 big old holes on each side. It's got paint on it. It's a homeless man coat, but it's warmish.
Have you ever just been like standing at a bus stop, maybe just like you had your hands out like unknowingly, and someone like walks by and like, "Here you go, sir," and like hands you a
No.
dollar bill?
No, because I still have my
Oh, you
freaking
poor thing.
cell phone and $120 headphones on.
Okay.
Nah. You be like, "This rules."
This
Not falling for this again.
You were here last week. I ain't buying this shit.
Yeah, I'm here every week. I got work. But that's how I go.
yeah.
Oh, you homeless people taking our jobs now. I see how it is.
New on the
okay.
fighting game scene, the homeless squad.
Dude, it took. When it comes to clothing, I will wait forever to get new stuff.
I mean,
My
same
shoe
here.
literally fell apart. I'm about to go grab them for DA. He can confirm these. They fell
You
apart.
don't need
Yeah.
to tell me.
Same here.
I've super glued my shoes I don't know how many times.
These
Save.
can't be super glue.
The inside of my shoes, the padding has disintegrated already. I have to
And my
buy new
homeless
shoes.
man coat. I've had that for maybe 6 years.
Save for my nerd shirts, which those I get just about every convention that I go to. The rest of my clothing is usually acquired at Christmas. All of it. Or, like, I just got, my brother-in-law had a bunch of, like, dress clothing that he just wasn't wearing anymore and just gave it all to me. So it's like, okay, I don't have to restock on work shit for, like, another 3 years. Awesome. Just because I utterly detest buying clothes. I think all of us, save for nerd shirts. I feel like that's a sentiment everybody here shares.
Yeah, but you don't like shopping at all.
Me?
Yeah.
I
Same thing.
shop with a
Dude,
purpose.
There's nothing on the box of this.
I shop because I like to shop.
I shop with a
And because
purpose.
I'm good at it.
I go in and I go out.
No, I can just walk up and down aisles just for hours. I love it.
I'm in the middle ground. I want to go in and go out, but I end up shopping for hours because I can't.
Yep.
Stop.
Yep. Same
See, like-
fucking here.
If I'm going to buy something that I want to buy, I enjoy shopping. Usually, most of the stuff I buy, however, now is online. So
Yeah,
when I go into stores, it's like, ugh. I get it more immediate, but still.
Are there people that just don't ask sales reps for help?
I don't ask anybody for help.
When I'm browsing something, are you looking for something, sir? If I need your help, I'll ask.
Yeah, same
It's working in retail. It's something that you will get yelled at by your boss if you don't do that. It was the 10-foot rule at Kmart. If there is a customer within 10 feet of you that you had not talked to, you must go up to them and say, "Can I help you with anything?"
Oh, suck a.
That's marketing. That's basic business.
That's basic sucker.
See,
It's just supposed to
I didn't-
eyeball the 10 feet because I don't know 10 feet. That chair, I'd say about, what, 15 maybe? I don't know.
I kind of.
Yeah, that'd be about 15.
In all honesty, golfing
And
is
the only reason I'm thinking that,
ruler.
no.
You just stand right there, man. You pull out a tape measure.
golfing has made me
9
more
feet
aware of that.
Off.
On my face, bitch.
If they're close
That is,
enough
I'm
to-
thinking laying you down flat.
That's exactly what I think when I'm thinking of things like that. I'm like, okay, I'm
If they're
exactly
close
6
enough that
feet.
you can
Boom,
tell
boom,
eye
kill
color,
me.
that's kind of the thing.
Good thing my freaking feet are 12 inches exactly. I just go one in front of the other, like, there we go,
Oh,
6
boy.
feet.
I used to be able to do that.
Till your
And one day I'm just like, I'm wearing size 14 shoes. When did this happen?
What am I?
That's hard to shop
I
for.
think I'm 10 and a half.
better than peanuts. What, 9 and a half?
Oh, he is so salt about that.
Are you serious?
Oh, boy.
That little girl feet.
He hates it. Like, why am I so little? He said that one day. I walked in the work, man, why am I so little? I'm like, oh no, man. Like, look at my arms. I can't even reach up there. He's got these real short arms. He's like, man, this isn't fair. Look at Eric.
That's not fair, though. Eric's a big monster.
He was just having a bad day. And I'm like, oh boy.
He's just having a short day.
Wow.
There's a girl that worked at like 6'1". She's got to reach things for him. She's like, just get out here. He's not happy about
That's just
that.
one of those Hulk music moments. Just do 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 do.
I can't date any woman where I gotta tilt my head up to kiss her. It's emasculating. I can't.
That's fine.
It's
No, I
understandable.
don't.
That's
mean
fine.
That little slight. I'm talking about where you're like, no,
That's fine.
no, that.
No, I
You
like. I
can't do
understand
anything
that.
about height.
What?
You can't do anything about height.
Yes, I can. I date you.
God damn,
It's-
roasted.
Laying
But
down
then
the
again,
smackdown.
you're not a very tall guy.
No, I am very average height for a male.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
What are you?
Them
5, 10, 9?
steroids.
5'10", closer to 5'11".
Steroids.
Hey, I had to get rid of asthma.
They wrecked you. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
It would have went all the way on its own.
Nah.
Not true at all.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Scott Shelby. With asthma, and then it's just like, oh no, never mind, it's fine.
So, what was it? I had a second person tell me where it's like, maybe for my illness, it's like maybe you should take less medication or something. Like that seems to weaken your immune system. Brian is the one. My roommate told me that. I'm like, you're the second person now that keeps telling me to just au naturel it. And then
Tough it out.
he's just like I told him it was UDA. And he's like, we could like just vent about how big pharma is trying to take over the world.
You know what you do? Just have a nice big hot cup of tea and just sit down and just have yourself a sick day and don't do anything.
I
And
need
that crap
to
will work
attempt
yourself out of the
drinking
system.
tea. It has been a while since I've tried it. I need to just sit down and try
You
drinking
can't
tea.
drink tea?
It's been a very long time, so I don't know.
Tea works wonders.
Speaking of all natural, I have a friend that's pregnant that's giving birth soon. She's doing it in basically a jacuzzi because it's supposed to be relaxing or something.
An underwater birth?
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, just take the morphine, cut this out.
Yeah, my sister, when they went through the options, she heard that. She's like, no.
Yeah.
She had to get a C-section just because it was her baby was fucking huge, and she is still a very large baby, my niece, and she inverted, which I'm not sure if you guys know what that means.
Yeah. Come out feet first instead of head first.
Yeah, the baby flips in the womb. So in order to avoid my niece asphyxiating herself on the way out, they did a C-section.
Instead of diving in, they pencil dive.
Yep. And but yeah, I remember Megan talking about all those different options, and she's just like, yeah, all of them was just like, yeah, I would rather just go au natural and not have to do the spinal tap for the C-section, which she was not looking forward to, but it was her kid. She did what she had to.
Don't have a choice. You gotta get the thing out sooner or later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think because as far as like size, my niece is as heavy as I was, and I was a fat fucking baby.
For real?
Yes, I was.
What is with fat babies being small motherfuckers?
They just lose all the weight.
Kirby with this bottle.
Literally, my brother was fucking born heavy, big-headed, and he's the shortest of all the kids.
Yeah.
Somebody's dying. Oh my god.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't learn to crawl. I learned to roll. Like, that's how big I was. I could not lift myself for a very long time.
I saw somebody today from the back that looked like Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor, and I couldn't. And I was just like, what are you doing?
Nothing, apparently.
You were sitting down and eating. I had never actually seen somebody wheeze and eat. It is a sad state of affairs.
Boy, I've seen that.
Hi there,
Of course you have.
Hi there, my name is Mike. Nice to meet you.
No, I'm talking about where you're like
Perpetual wheezing.
where you're winded as you eat.
Okay, all right. There we go.
Oh, it's sad.
Tamiko used to do that when she was at her heaviest.
But
Bruh, I was not paying attention to that
where was I? Oh,
We live with her.
monstrosity.
So-
The juggernaut.
so my
The
niece.
anti-juggernaut.
So
The blob.
my niece is as heavy as I was at her age, but she is taller. So she's a little bit more evenly proportioned, but just as a general sense, she's essentially bigger than me. She's like in like over like 18-month clothing. She's 8 months
Man,
at this point.
when she gets 8, she's gonna be able to beat up Uncle Mikey.
She's
You could
her
probably do that now.
she's her mother's daughter. That's not a question.
Freaking baby germs just kill you. It's that concentrated stuff.
Mikey, the baby's
Take you
got
right
chicken
out.
pox.
Do
Don't
you
go
want
near
to
the
hold
kid.
the bed? Nah.
No. The kid will have chicken pox, and Mike will be like, "Yeah, sure, I can hold the kid." Next thing you know, Mike, you've got shingles. You're half dead.
Oh, Don't.
He puts on one of those hazmat suits.
Because he's gonna be
Andy.
like, I'm gonna hold the kid. The kid wants me to hold her. I'm gonna hold her. Next time we hear him
Coming out like Darth
"Hi,
Vader.
guys."
Okay, so one of the things with my niece, I lamented on this, I think on Facebook, or I forget. It was actually to Ralph and Kelly in the chat that we
Yeah.
have. So my niece,
Elitist.
my niece really isn't a people person. The only people until relatively recently that she would let hold her were my mother, her grandmother, her mother, and her father, and then my dad for a little bit. Anyone else held her? No, sir. She would start crying. Other people, like, if you like go up and talk to her, she will give you the dirtiest fucking looks. Like, as my family keeps saying, she is a biatch in training. But this last time I went home, so 2 weeks ago, it was my aunt's 80th birthday party. We were surprising her. So the whole family was there, and my sister and my niece were there. And at one point, she's like, looking at me, not dirty facing me. At one point, she's like holding my hand. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then at one point, she reached for me. I was like, and she I held her. She didn't cry. She sat in my lap and was very content. Looked at me, gave me a couple smiles, and wanted her mommy back. And I gave her back, and I was like, this is such. I like so many emotions just because she did not like me for 8 months at all.
Oh, she could smell it on you.
And then we went
The weakness.
yeah. Probably. Then we went to my sister's house to visit just because they finally finished their new basement. Like, they have this awesome fucking bar that we're actually no, I'm not gonna say that in case for whatever reason my sister listens to this. And then we went back, and then I tried holding her again, and then she was very content, smiled at me. Apparently, she really likes it when I story tell. Because,
It makes one person in this world.
Beat me to it.
Good. Screw you.
Just because, I forget, I was
getting a jump on me.
I was telling a story to someone, I forget who, and just Finley was, staring at me, paying attention to me, smiling at me. I'm just like, okay, so apparently I can't do baby talk in front of her. I just have to do monotone storytelling mic voice, and she likes that apparently. But yes, that was.
You gotta get bratty kids what for? Because back when our niece was living with us, how old is Miracle? Like 4? Miracle comes up to me, we're talking, and I say something to her like, I think she what is she, one of her favorite shows. I was like, oh, that show sucks. She was like, oh, you don't want these hands. I'm like,
You don't want these. That can be
I'm
taken in
leaned
so
in.
many ways.
I leaned in. I'm like, little girl, look at you. Look at me. I could destroy you. And she's like, I don't have time for you. And she walked out the room. I'm like, did I win?
Oh god, I'm fully expecting
DA challenging the toddler.
when once she gets to an age where she starts
I would
actually talking,
destroy you.
just her mother, her aunt, and just our family. I'm expecting this girl to be a sassy little a-hole, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's my first uncle person, niece, nephew, so of course I'm gonna spoil the shit out of her. But but yeah. So yeah, that was my recent thing. But unless anybody has anything else to add, we can wrap this baby up.
No,
I stopped.
Okay.
Looking forward to Logan. That should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be such a good movie.
So
Not a lot.
But
Not a lot coming out this year. Not looking forward to Guardians at all.
but of course you weren't. Will we have all seen Logan, you think, by next week?
You won't? Who are you kidding?
I'll see it by next week.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You're gonna bootleg it.
Man, you better go
I got
see
the
it.
gist of it.
You better go see it opening night tomorrow.
Yeah, facts.
But anyways, will we have all seen it?
Yeah, DA and I are going to see it Monday at the
Possibly.
latest.
Okay. If most of us see it, then that's fine. So that'll probably be something we talk about next week. Alrighty. So thank you, everybody. And then, of course, I'll be talking about something, probably. And then you guys will just go, ugh, and cringe and insult me, which is fine.
No,
I won't care.
listen to me. I won't say a single word while
Okay.
you're talking about Zelda.
Okay.
And it's not because out of respect, it's out of boredom.
You know what?
Just gonna mute.
You know what? I appreciate the honesty. Thank you, sir.
They're just gonna mute
I got
themselves.
no
and laugh.
respect for you, but you're gonna bore me to tears, and I'm just gonna
And
play
it's
the games
not
on my
even
iPad.
worth my breath to insult you.
Of the Wild. Thank you, everybody, for tuning
Yeah,
in.
nah, you don't go out on that.
Boy, improv classes.
Yeah.
Worth
Yes,
everything.
and.
Oh God.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the podcast stuff. We will see you next week.
Possibly.
It will happen.
3 of us will.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Later.